Alright guys, Saiyan Day is here, Dokkan Fest Kid Goku is out, and with that we have another new red zone, DB Saga. We have 3 stages to start with: Red Ribbon Army, 21st World Tournament, and REICH Pilaf, which is the stage we're going to be starting with. There is also your bog standard missions for clearing each stage, and then a category condition mission attached to stage number 3, which is for 4 DB Saga units, which I'll get round to when we eventually get to stage 3. But let me know how you're finding this stage down in the comments and the brand new red zone so far. We're going to hop into this completely blind, so let's get to it. So here we go. The first phase is against Pilaf, Maya, and I always forget the little doggo's name all the time. You'll be actually surprised. I'm not running the standard Gogeta and Vegito setup. I'm actually okay. They have bombs. You're a little pest. You change orbs to bombs. So not only that, Pilaf changes strength orbs to in orbs, and then will also, as I said, change orbs to bombs, which is really jarring, but it is what it is. But annoyingly, he's actually done half the field. Anyway, carrying on, luckily enough, SSJ3 Goku doesn't really need orbs. The annoying thing is, Jeets does. So we're actually going to be taking a bit of damage, if we're being completely honest. So hopefully Pilaf isn't packing. But I'm not running the standard 10th anniversary setup. I mean, we do have one of the 10th anniversary units on the team, of course being Carnival LSJ4 Goku. But I'm not gonna lie, I just really wanted to run Giant 8 Power. I think it's a very fun category to run. So we don't have the usual Gogeta and Vegito setup right now. Usually the first few stages of a red zone really aren't that difficult. It does look like Pilaf is quite a bit tanky. Maybe that's the kind of format we're sticking to. So with this being stage 1, maybe Pilaf isn't really doing too much damage, but he just has a ton of HP. And the main damage is going to come from the fact that we have the orb changing to bombs. And we're getting all the additional supers with these two right now. So this is already a very, very good start. I just felt like using Giant 8 Power. You know, I've used Gogeta and Vegito so much recently. I mean, rightly so, because they are just that good. But I just felt like using Giant 8 Power. I also recently done the Giant 8 Power category mission, which that'll be uploaded very soon. I do have some of the 10th anniversary content still to catch up on. Dodge. Yeah, we're dodging that. We're not even going to find out how much damage you're doing right now. So you can keep that, you little blue bastard. But I just felt like using a different team. And I really enjoy using this team, but with this being stage 1, I can't imagine it being overly difficult. So Giant 8 Power should be strong enough to take this on, even bringing full power SSJ4 Goku, who is on the next rotation. So I guess we'll find out. I mean, we do have the support. Again, we're looking at primarily the entire field being bombs. Let's get the Grey Ape out. Let's get those hairy cheeks going. That way we can also clear the field of bombs, because we won't take any damage. So that actually helps us quite a bit. But I'm not gonna lie, compared to the very few bomb stages we've had, I don't know, this could be me just misremembering, but it does look like Pilaf orb changes key spheres to bombs more than I think any stage that's done this kind of orb changing before. Like, it feels like way more of the field are bombs than what we've seen prior. But again, that could just be me misremembering, or maybe I'm just getting a little bit unlucky when it comes to the orb changing right now. But one thing is for certain, Pilaf is definitely a chunky boy. I mean, it must be the massive cranium he has inside that machine. Like, bro's sitting in Optimus Prime right now. That's how much HP he has. He's sitting in Optimus Prime. You know, all the Autobots roll out kind of shit. But we're getting Super Saiyan 4 Goku out. We've got even more chunky support. So I guess we'll find out how hard he really hits, considering we've got full power SSJ4 Goku here. And this is his first appearance. But he does have the support. So we're looking at 324k defense on him. Literally almost the whole field is bombs. almost the whole field is bombs. We might as well. It's there. We might as well. How often do you get Great Ape Vegeta? How often do you get his active skill? Again, let's kind of clear the bombs out once more. I mean, those so many int ones in the middle. I think this is the difficulty. I think this is the difficulty for this first stage, is Pilaf has a lot of health. I don't think, judging by the way the bombs are coming about, I don't think he's going to do a lot of damage. I think he has a lot of health, and the main thing that's going to damage you and kind of set Pilaf up to kill you is how much he orb changes to bombs and how much damage that's doing to you in total. So basically, just like OG Dragon Ball, he is a little scoundrel. Okay, we can clear all of these ones out, so that actually works really well for us, and these AGL orbs. Now, as long as he doesn't hop in with some devious orb changing again, we should be chilling. But yeah, just like OG Dragon Ball, just like in the show, just like in the manga, he's a little devious little devil. I mean, we're actually making quite a bit of a dent in his HP, if I'm being real. We're down up to like half already. But I think that's probably the challenge of this stage, is he's a little bit chunky. And the main damage is going to come from the bombs, which we seem to be counteracting that a lot with the Great Ape transformations. Are we going to get another turn out of this, or are we going to stick to 2? I mean, I wouldn't mind a third. No, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That is fine. We do have to pick up orbs again, obviously. But it does seem to be a bit healthier than it was the first time round. So we can just take this one, which isn't going to do a lot of damage, and then give these to Jeet, and we can get some same type orb healing going on. What are we looking at? Okay, yeah, this first stage has no damage at all, because I've just seen him take 111 damage. That doesn't happen anymore. That doesn't happen anymore. And again, this is going to be the first red zone event we've had following the anniversary, so I wonder how similar it's going to be, especially the later stages, which are obviously going to be more difficult. I wonder how difficult they're going to be. Like, are we going to still see 7-8 mil as kind of a normal, or are we going to come down a little bit? We're going to take a little bit of a step back, and that was just kind of like, not maybe a one-off, but just kind of like a small novelty for the anniversary. I mean, considering the power curve anniversaries do introduce the Dokkan, I reckon we're going to be somewhat in and around that going forward. So again, these are only the first 3 stages. These are the beginning stages before the difficulty typically ramps up. I mean, we could get another Great Ape transformation out. And I mean, we might as well just get the full support. I know Pilaf is almost dead, but again, we can clear out the bombs. So me bringing Giant Ape Power actually seems to be a good idea. It seems to be paying off. I know the field is going to orb change again, but hopefully we're not going to get unlucky and just have the entire field just become bombs. So even though we're pretty much almost done, why not? Why not get that chunky Super Saiyan 4 Goku support out again for the second time? Cool, there's your super attack gone. So we don't have to worry about that for the rest of the turn either. So the only damage we should really be taking this turn is purely from any bombs we end up picking up. And who knows, we might be able to skip all that shit and not pick up any. So Pilaf, do you know what you can do? Do you know what you can do? You can suck my dick in that stupid machine of yours. Grandpa! Holy shit, you've got fur on your cheeks. Going into peak for a second time. I'm pretty strong this time around. Look at my tail, it's cool as fuck, bro. And I've got red shit around my eyes. Okay, cool. Yeah, we've had barely any bombs on this turn. Super Saiyan 4 is sitting at 1.36 million defense with God. So, judging by how this has gone, I think this is probably it. This is actually probably a one and done phase, unless it has a phase 2. We've managed to avoid bombs completely this turn, which I'll take, but unless we have a phase 2, we're one and done in probably 3 turns, which seems really short to me, so maybe there is a phase 2. But we're already fighting them in the Pilaf machine. So we'll see. We'll see. I guess we'll see. But then maybe that's me being used to like the stages we've had in the 10th anniversary. This is a stage 1. Stage 1s are usually light. They're usually something light. They're usually light work. But I guess we'll find out. But turn 3 just seems really early for this to be over and done with already. Actually, are we even going to get done in this turn? I mean, surely like Super Saiyan 4 Goku and the GT Super Saiyan Goku will do enough damage, right? It's literally just under a bar. Surely they'll do enough damage. Oh yeah, 100%. When you're pulling out 16 mil crits, all GT Goku has to do now is come be the janitor and clean up. Surely you can come clean up. There's super attack number 1. That's all that was needed. Are we going again, or are we done? No, we are done. That was literally 3 turns. That is probably one of the easiest red zone stages I have done in a hot minute. But it is only stage 1, to be fair. Well, there we go. Stage 1 of the new DB Saga red zone complete. Let me know how you found that done in the comments. That really wasn't difficult. As I said, the main challenge is literally Pilaf has quite a chunky HP bar. He's always orb changing to bombs, and a lot of them at that. He's definitely a bit of a devil for that. And that is pretty much where the difficulty comes from. So do let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great day, and push.